Yes, this is my face. Hi and welcome. My name is Olufemi Adu and I'm the design director at Zofa Headwear. At Zofa Headwear, we make and design headpieces using traditional millinery materials, fabric, plastic, leather, just about anything we can lay our hands on. So in this group, I will be dropping tips that I have learned over the years, over 2 or 3 years now, while working with various materials that I work with. And once in a while, I'll also be dropping free tutorials. Yes, I know we all like the sound of free tutorials. Anyways, free tutorials, yes. And some paid tutorials too. Okay, so today I just want to do a little brief introduction to millinery. I'm sure most of us understand what millinery means. And for those of us who are headwear lovers, who just like to adorn our heads with fascinators, and we just want to learn how to make our own fascinators, well, you're welcome. And for those of us who are experienced, you're welcome. And if you're a beginner millionaire, you're welcome too. Okay, so first question, what is millinery? Well, millinery is when you manufacture and you make hats or headwear. So when I posted the question yesterday asking if you're a novice, if you're an experienced millionaire, a beginner millionaire, a lot of us that I even see making like amazing headpieces were saying they're beginners. But as Caramel said, we are all learners at the end of the day. Even those who are experienced are still learning, because in life you don't stop learning. So let me say this now. If you make anything that has to do with crowning the head, you make hats, you make headpieces, cocktail hats, otogele, turbans, anything that crowns the head, you're a millionaire, in my opinion. Because the definition says the manufacture and crafting of hats or headgear. Okay, so, and someone who makes these things is called a millionaire. Yeah, so that's by the way. So let me introduce us to a few materials that we use when it comes to millinery. Now, traditional millinery materials include felt, silk abaka, cinnamon. This is cinnamon. I hope we can see it. Cinnamon. Paper mat. Paper mat is actually paper straw. So if you hear paper straw, it's also the same thing as paper mat. So paper mat comes in different forms. This is gold. This is another type. This is woven paper mats. It's got colors. I really love this one. Like it's really beautiful. I'm going to show you guys something I made with this one. Exceptionally beautiful. And it also comes in cream color and white. So that's that for paper mats. And cinnamon comes in different colors too. And then you also have the latex cinnamon, which has gold or silver threads in between. That cinnamon is, oh my god, beautiful. Okay, moving on. Then we also have horsehair. Horsehair is crinoline, and it comes in different shapes and sizes. You have the big one, the medium one, the small one, and the tubular one. And then in millinery, we also use something like this called Petersham. You can use Petersham for the edges, to close up the edges of your fascinator if you don't want to use your cinnamon. You can also use trimmings. Trimmings are very important. These are trimmings. They sell different types. I always advise people, when you're making hats and headpieces, even though you learned from someone who just used strictly traditional materials, also try out things. Because to be honest with you, if one person did not start making hats, most of us are not going to be here. So you have to try out different things. You might just be that one person who's going to create one amazing technique that everybody in the world will start using. Yeah. So they also come in colored form. This came in blue. Look how pretty that is. I love this one. Okay, you can also make headpieces out of leather. Yes, leather. This is a leather leaf I made. You can make headpieces out of leather. And then you also need stuff like glue candle. This is glue candle stick. This is used to like seal your fascinator. If you're putting your Alice band, seal it up. That's what I use it for basically. And sometimes I use it to attach appliques that I can't sew. But I always advise people, stitch more. The beauty of stitching more is this: your hearts are going to last for a lifetime. That's the beauty of stitching more, because maybe someone hates your heart, it wouldn't fall off. But if you use a glue that's not really strong, it might fall off. So I always advise people, more stitching, less gluing. And this is an Alice band. This is a wire Alice band. This is a metal Alice band. I haven't wrapped this. I just want to show us a few things, yeah? Just a few things that we use. Also, stones. These are rhinestones that you can use to embellish your headpieces too. And beads. And the one that we all know, UHU gum. Sure, we all know this one. Okay, so those are just a few things that I work with, and I'm sure a lot of other people work with. And the baba of the baba, stiffener. This is your stiffener. Stiffener is a type of PVA glue. Some people use top bond to make their fascinators. I can't use it because I don't know what ratio of water and top bond I'm supposed to mix to get the consistency that is perfect for my cinnamon and for my stiffener. So I don't use top bond. I prefer to buy the stiffener that I already know how to use and to use it. So this is just a brief introduction so that you guys can get to see my face, and you can also see my head. Yes, don't mind me, oh, please. And also to just see some few materials for people who are just new to headwear making, for you to see a few materials that I use over time. When I drop some of the free tutorials, you will see some of the other things that we use. So this